All right, welcome you guys today on the abbreviated session, Friday, the day after Thanksgiving. We're going to look at three charts tonight, all of the S&P 500. We're going to look at a daily, then we'll go to a weekly, and then we'll go to a monthly chart. Just to refresh, we got our sell signal once we got through 1228, and for sure 1220, which occurred on the 17th of November. At that time, we thought it was prudent, if we were dealing with the indexes, to either exit them and go to cash or get short, or a combination of the two. I do think we're a little oversold here. Possibly there's more washout to go on this daily chart. We would look to place a counter trend trade. We think maybe we're going to go up here a little bit and then down again. So if that happens, maybe on the second or third time down, possibly around 1130, 1120 on the S&P, we would look to put in a counter trend trade. In other words, we'd get long even though the overall trend is short. We think at some point we're going to come up on the SPY. You can actually see the gaps. We think we're going to come up to the 50-day moving average here, right around 1200, and then more than likely sell off again. So we'll see. At that time, we'll let the charts dictate. But that's kind of what we're doing now. We would look to cover our short if we have much more of a washout, and then we would look to get long on a counter trend trade. And then after that, we'll see. Maybe we get short again or just go to cash. All right, so this is a daily chart. Again, just refreshing, this was our signal here, primarily because we broke the 30-day moving average and 1228 on the S&P cash. When we look at this chart, obviously levels of support were 1200, 1180, and then we've got support here at 1150. I think we'll head there. Whether we head there before we bump up a little bit is anybody's guess. When we look at this on a weekly basis, this is what we have here. We'll actually get rid of this here. And, very similar in terms of the support on a weekly chart along with a daily chart. And that would be this area, maybe too obvious, but right around 1150, 1148 in that area. But you can also see where overhead resistance at this time, major, is 1200. So again, we think we may go to 1200, 1220 on some type of year-end rally. But other than that, I would be very surprised if this top of 1250 didn't hold for the next 4 or 5 weeks. And then lastly, we'll go to a monthly chart of the S&P. And this is what that looks like. And kind of what we were saying before, I don't know, maybe 3 weeks ago, that this could go either way. If we were to get above maybe 1295, 1300 on a close, the odds are we would maybe be pressing the highs that we put back in early 2011 of 1350, 1360. But at the same time, we get much below where we're at here, then I think we could possibly go down and test the lows that we put in during the sell-off starting in May. All right, you guys. So for the record, the overall trend as of the night of the 17th of November is down, meaning short for our purposes. That means either cash or a short position or a combination of the two. But we will be looking to place some type of counter trend trade if we continue to drop here. All right, Doug McKay, happy Thanksgiving weekend. We'll see you guys next week. Thanks.